Dolls are among the oldest creations of man. Archaeologists have found small dolls of clay, wood, bone, and ivory from graves and other areas excavated. The earliest ones were made from natural objects like sticks and stones. In India, the earliest dolls unearthed from the site of the Indus Valley civilization are as old as 5,000 years. American Indians made a deity of wood and used it while imparting religious instructions. Some mothers made dolls of feathers and placed them in a cradle of a dead infant and carried the cradle about as though it had a living baby. Dolls of bone, ivory, and mammoth teeth were very popular. These were dressed in hide and fur. Dolls of cloth, wax, and papier-mâché also became popular. Pottery dolls became common with the children of Victorian England. They had perfect, fragile porcelain heads and rich royal clothing. Children also had a Sunday doll, which was taken out of its glass case only on Sundays. The doll houses were elaborately set up with furniture, pictures, decoration pieces, window drapes, almost everything required in a luxurious home. In Korea, a traditional doll was made out of a bamboo pipe and long grass was used to form the hair. This doll was not given any features on the face, but some white powder was rubbed over a small area. Some of the earliest Russian dolls were made of pine cones, and these were clothed with moss cloaks. Another Russian doll is the matryoshka doll, also known as a Russian nesting doll or a babushka doll. It is a set of dolls of decreasing sizes placed one inside the other. A set of matryoshkas consists of a wooden figure which separates top from bottom to reveal a smaller figure of the same sort inside, which has, in turn, another figure inside it, and so on. The first Russian nested doll set was carved in 1890 by Vasily Zvozdochkin. The doll set was painted by the folk crafts painter Sergei Malyutin, who was inspired by a set of Japanese wooden dolls representing the 7 gods of fortune. The Japanese used dolls for various purposes. A primitive Japanese doll was made of sticks and strings covered with paper clothing. Some dolls were dressed and fed and treated as though alive. These dolls were given to mothers to ward off evil from their children. Japanese women who desired to have a child presented dolls at a place of worship. The Japanese also have ceremonial dolls for boys and girls. These are not for playing, but for simply exhibiting on a specific day. The boys exhibit their warrior dolls on March 3rd, and the girls' festival falls on May 5th. The use of dolls in religious ceremonies continues till date. Scenes of the birth of Jesus include figures of baby Jesus, Mother Mary, Joseph, and the shepherds. These are called crib dolls and are not meant for playing. In northern India, the story of Krishna's birth, Janmashtami, is depicted through clay dolls. In Bihar, the entire story of the Shyamachak festival is depicted through clay images. In the southern state of Tamil Nadu and in some parts of Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka, the festival of Navaratri is celebrated with the setting up of the dolls' display, Golu. Women set up decorated planks in a corner of the house. These planks are decorated with dolls and displayed for 10 days. These Navaratri dolls are arranged in several tiers, usually 7, 9 or 11. At the end of the festival, the Golu is dismantled and packed up for the next year. In Africa, dolls were treated with magical powers. There was a custom of giving an adult girl a doll, which she kept with her till she had her first baby. Then she was given another doll, which she kept till she had her second baby. The West Indians used dolls for performing black magic. Pins and needles were stuck into the bodies of dolls, or they were harmed with the belief that in this process the victim, enemy, would suffer. Some of these dolls were made of wax, while some were made out of carved root, grain, a fruit, paper, clay, branches, or simply a piece of cloth stuffed with herbs. Even today, craftsmen in Assam and West Bengal make dolls out of soft stems of a plant growing in marshy areas. West Bengal is known for terracotta toys, and Rajasthan markets dolls of unbaked clay. Artists of Uttar Pradesh are masters of making brightly painted wooden dolls. Over the years, the variety of materials and mechanisms used for making dolls have increased tremendously. Built-in musical boxes and mechanical devices that make dolls walk and talk have changed the way we think of dolls, but probably the first doll was just a bunch of twigs.